Hi guys, it's Sophie, and today I'm going to be doing my July wrap-up. It's going to be another quick one because I tried to do a video reviewing all of them and actually speaking about all of them, and raw it was like 45 minutes, and edited I couldn't get it lower than 25 and I just couldn't do it. I was boring myself. So it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be a case of let's run through them like I did last time. So the first book I read was A Feast for Crows by George R.R. Martin. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. Didn't like it as much as all the other ones in the series, partly because all the best characters are gone. What's with this, George? He says they're coming back. I hope I believe him. I don't believe everyone else will be reading it without Daenerys, let's just be real. Next I read To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. Really liked this one, gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. Really like fluffy contemporary. If you like contemporary, you should definitely pick this one up. And yeah, I liked it enough that I went and read P.S. I Still Love You straight after, and I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. It's even better. Again, go read. And then next I read a book I got from the library called Eustace, which is a graphic novel about a young boy who is ill in bed a lot. But his family, who are slightly unusual, decided that his room would be a really good place to have parties during the Prohibition and hide the alcohol with the child. It's really funny, it's really weird. I've never heard anyone talk about it before. I just picked it up and really enjoyed it. I gave that one 4 out of 5 stars. After that I read Birdy by Walton, which I gave 3 out of 5 stars. It's about a man who believes he is a bird and his best friend who knows he isn't one. And then I read A Work in Progress by Connor Franta, who is a YouTuber who makes sort of vlog style videos alongside sort of discussion videos about his life. 2 out of 5 stars, 22-year-olds, shouldn't write memoirs unless they've done something more exciting than YouTube. And the next one I read was Lock and Key, Volume 1. I didn't understand this book, so I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. I think maybe if I pick up the next ones and they draw me in, then I will keep going. But I just didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. Tell me below if you didn't get it either. And then next I read Persepolis by Marjane Saprati. I think that's how you say it. It was Satrapi. I don't know. Anyway, this is a graphic novel about a young girl living in Iran and learning about the politics of the time and the sort of rebellion and the resistance, and it's absolutely brilliant. I've never read anything about Iran before, I've never read anything about this topic before, but it's just told in such a really lovely, accessible way, and I felt as though I wasn't meaning to be learning but was. That's always nice in a graphic novel. And next I read The Devil in the White City by Eric Larson. This is a true crime novel about the serial killer H.H. Holmes and his escapades around in the Chicago World Fair. It's pretty good but a bit disjointed, so I only give this one 2 out of 5 stars. Not the best place to start with true crime. Start with The Stranger Beside Me by Anne Rule. Bloody brilliant. And then I got another book from the library, which was The Tent by Margaret Atwood. Never read Margaret Atwood before, but Jen Campbell seems to like her so much I just couldn't resist it. Read it, lovely short stories. Would like to explore a novel, see what she does with a novel, because it was a bit weird in short stories. And I don't know how I'd cope with a novel, but interesting enough that I want to try. And I gave that one 3 out of 5 stars. And then next I read The Magicians by Lev Grossman. Finally got round to it. Thank you all for banging on about this to me. It's really good. Someone described it to me as Harry Potter meets Narnia, and I can totally see what they're coming from that. Add in the element of university studies, and I think you've got this book almost wrapped up. Really cool. Definitely going to buy the other 2 and finish the series off. And I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. Next we have Hannibal by Thomas Harris, which is the 3rd book of the Hannibal Lecter series. There is a prequel called Hannibal Rising that I haven't got to yet, but this is the 3rd of the sort of canon, straightforward series. Quite like this one, but didn't like it as much as the others. I only gave this one 3 out of 5 stars. The setting was Italy, but Italy doesn't bother me. It's not that it's Italy in itself, but I missed the States element to it. I missed the fact that what's going on is relatively distant from the people who are trying to stop what's going on. I didn't really like that, so only 3 out of 5 stars from me. Armada by Ernest Cline. I didn't like this, I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. If you want to see more of me not liking it, there is a review which I will link down below. Next I read Forgive Me Leonard Peacock by Matthew Quick. Absolutely stellar, love this book so much. Bought it, read it, finished it, shelved it, everything within about 2 days from buying it. Lovely, brilliant, 5 out of 5 stars. Look out for this book in my best of the year. And then next we have Nailbiter, Volume 1 by someone Williamson. I didn't like this one at all. I thought the story was more than faintly ridiculous, but it was an interesting concept. I'm glad I read it, so I know that I don't want to continue reading it. 1 out of 5 stars. Then next we have This Beast, which is Special Topics in Calamity Physics by Marissa Pessel. This book blew me away, Night Film blew me away, the author's incredible. I have got to the point afterwards where I can't stop thinking about the book, to the point where I'm actually going through the book again having finished it and underlining like tiny little paragraphs, tiny little pieces, and trying to figure out what's actually happened. It's a book that you don't stop reading when you put it down. If you enjoy that kind of thing and you like that sort of challenging what feeling, then I would recommend this one. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And then the last book I have is Weathering by Lucy Wood. I gave this one 3 out of 5 stars because I thought the writing was beautiful, but the story depressed me. It's essentially about a mother and a daughter and then returning back to their grandmother's home, which has been emptied out. If you like really pretty writing and you don't get too worried if it's a depressing storyline, you might enjoy this. It sort of says that people who like Margaret Atwood would enjoy this. That gives me a little bit of a thing about Margaret Atwood, but not exactly my cup of tea. I did like it a lot in terms of the writing, but it was a bit depressing and I just didn't really feel like being depressed. So those are all the books that I read in the month of July. There are 3 days yet, so I might read one more. If I do, I will put that one in my August with a sort of disclaimer saying, didn't read this now, read it last time. But maybe that's it. That's it for now anyway. So my top book of the month was Forgive Me Leonard Peacock, and my least favourite was Nailbiter. Make of that what you will. I hope that you've had a brilliant July. I hope that August is going to be sunny and lovely and nice for you. Sorry people in Australia, I know it probably won't be, it'll be rainy and cold and you'll just be annoyed that the rest of the world forgets. I didn't forget, just a little bit. Just while we're here as well, I actually have a giveaway for my 100 subscriber mark, which is great fun. So if you want to check that one out for a chance of winning, I think it's £10 of an Amazon gift card, then check out the video down below. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye. Damn it! Hopefully there's a good one in there somewhere.